Hey, what's going on guys? So it's been a crazy week, but finally I've got around to making a video on this pulse rifle. So we will be looking at the new Gridskipper, and like all my previous weapon guide videos, we will be looking at all the potential rules for this weapon and what the best god rules are for both PVE and PVP. So guys, hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, drop a comment, sub and share to help this video out, as all those things really do help my channel with the engagement. But now let's start. So the Gridskipper is a new void energy rapid fire frame pulse rifle that you can currently obtain from the new seasonal activity, the Override, or from the Focus Splicer umbral engrams. But just briefly looking over the base stats of the Gridskipper, we have a base impact of 23, range of 40, stability of 52, handling of 34, and reload speed of 42. It is a 540 RPM pulse rifle with 34 rounds in the mag, which tends vertical, which is actually a pretty decent pulse rifle if you ask me. Now my Gridskipper roll isn't too bad, but on mine I have heating up and high impact reserves with a stability masterwork, and I main pulse rifles in both PVE and PVP, and already using this weapon with these rules I really do love it. But is it something that will take over my energy slot as a main weapon? It depends. For PVE, probably not. For PvP, absolutely. Now there's nothing wrong with this weapon in PvE or PvP, but for my personal preference, I much prefer to use this in PvP because it does have a good stability overall, and in PvE I feel like the base reload is a bit too slow for me, and the PvE perks aren't great, but that is all down to personal preference. Do let me know what you guys think of this weapon down below, and what your god rules are. Now speaking of rules, what are the god rules for Gridskipper? Well, firstly let's take a look at all the rules. So in slot 3 we have Killing Wind, Slideways, Tunnel Vision, Moving Target, Heating Up and Firmly Planted. And then in slot 4 we have Frenzy, High Impact Reserves, Multi-Kill Clip, Adrenaline Junkie, Fresh and Snapshot Sights. So your god rule perks you can use for PvP in my opinion are Tunnel Vision or Heating Up with Kill Clip or Frenzy. The only problem with having these perks is that you're not really getting anything that benefits you for your first fight. However, once you've got the first kill, then you're pretty much just going to be on a rampage with all these perks kicking in, which honestly, once you've got those triggered, you're pretty much set up to just get kills after kills. Now you could go with my rule if you want, which is heating up and high impact reserves. There's nothing wrong with that. And with it being a rapid fire frame pulse rifle, you're going to empty the clip pretty fast, so you're almost always going to have the high impact reserves perk active for all your kills, but more importantly for that first kill to then trigger your heating up or tunnel vision. But for my personal preference, I'd rather have tunnel vision and kill clip, but do let me know what rolls you guys are after below. For your barrel, I would go with corkscrew or hammer forged for the extra range without affecting stability, because honestly for my rule, the stability is almost perfect, especially right after that first kill with the heating up perk activated. For your magazine though, I'd go with high cal or ricochet rounds. Both of these will really benefit you in that mid to long range fight. For PvE, there's not really too many great options in my opinion, which is why I wouldn't recommend using this in PvE. But if you do want one for that, then I'd go with fluted barrel, alloy mag or flared mag with Killing Wind and Frenzy. This would be your PvE god rule, at least for me anyway. But again, I wouldn't recommend using this in PvE because there are a lot of better options out there. You could even use Adrenaline Junkie if you have a good grenade class build, or Fresh if you're running a super build. Now overall, I do like this weapon in PvP, and it's pretty good with it being in the energy slot, because it means you can use your kinetic Reese Walker shotgun from Iron Banner if you have that, which I strongly recommend getting if you haven't got that. But that is all for this quick weapon god rule guide video. Next you should go check out my playlist of all my other weapon god rule videos like the Chroma Rush or Iron Banner weapons. For now, give me your thoughts on this weapon below, and are you going to be using it in PvE or PvP? For now, rate, comment, sub, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.